Well, we started off with just doing PIP, which is, I'm not gonna bore you exactly what PIP is, but I'm sure you probably heard of no fault, like Florida no
PIP,
fault,
personal
injury
injury
protection.
protection. Yep.
So if you have a car insurance in Florida, you have PIP required.
Okay.
It's basically some coverage that helps you if you get in an accident. Your own insurance is required to pay for your bills. So we started off with just representing the providers, so chiropractors that you go to
Mm-hmm.
when you have an injury from a car accident. Those chiropractors, they bill your insurance company, and your insurance company, because of PIP, pays the chiropractor.
Okay.
Sometimes the chiropractors don't get paid by the insurance company. So we come in and then we look at the cases of the chiropractors not getting paid, and we sue the insurance companies for not paying the
Mm.
chiropractors. And then from there, we get paid through attorney fees from the lawsuit. Because there's
What are some reasons why the insurance company wouldn't pay the chiropractor?
different things, like maybe there was sometimes it's there are a lot of different issues. Sometimes it's because they paid them $120 and it was supposed to be $140
Okay.
for that one service,
Okay.
right? But you have to think about it. That one service was done 20 times for that one patient. Every single time they go, they only get paid 120. They're supposed to get paid 140. That's $20 every single time for that one patient. You
Yeah.
have 10 patients doing the same thing. That's a lot of money over
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So we sue them for, basically collections in a way,
Okay.
where, in a sense. But other aspects too, like for instance, maybe they might say there was a material misrepresentation. When the person purchased their policy, they did something in their application that misrepresented them as, a patient.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that sounds more complicated. It is basically they lied in their application.
Okay.
So, sort of thing. So that might be an issue. So we investigate and look, to see if there's actually material misrepresentation, and we try to find a way to get the chiropractor or the provider their money paid by the insurance company. So that's how we started.
That's
off
how you
doing.
started. Yep.
Exactly. And
Yep.
then while that was happening, we're also building our PI department, the personal injury department, basically the beginning of the process when the person first gets injured and goes to the chiropractor and sues for the negligence that they suffered,
Okay.
or the damages that they suffered from someone's negligence. So
And it's mainly car accidents, or is it like
no, it's
workplace?
everything.
Okay. Okay.
So car accidents is the most popular one because
it.
that happens, especially in Florida, very often, and there's most likely an insurance company involved. So there's not guaranteed, but there's a higher guarantee of money. But
And I actually want to go on a tangent on this because
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about law firms. So there's a lot of one thing I would say about the advertising of the Mesman and Dover. It always feels classy. It always feels elevated. It feels personal. It feels like you guys are looking out for us. But then there's other law firms, and we're not going to name them, but they'll have jingles, or
they'll hire a voice actor.
They'll hire a voice actor, or they'll have rap songs.
Yo, have you been injured? it's like, bro, I know that's not you.
Like, where do you stand on that? Is it like they're doing what they have to do to be memorable and like stick in people's minds? Like, especially when you get into an accident or you're in that moment where you don't know who to call, you're going to lean on what your memory of like whoever you remember.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't know exactly what the other firms, how they market and why they market, but part of it is being creative. Like for instance, a big one, Morgan and Morgan, very creative
For the people.
Yeah, for the people.
Or 411 Pain.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. But 401 Pain is not even a law firm; it's a
Okay.
referral service.
got it.
So they
Okay.
refer to other law firms, but like you have to be creative. You have to think outside the box. You have to be funny. You have to also be current as well. And some people don't even advertise at all. Some people just it's through word of mouth because they get or they have a referral service.
Yeah.
They just hire out or whatever. But I mean, there are different styles. You can do your own thing. And I think these guys, Victor and Jeremy, they really thought outside the box. They market it, they market in different ways, especially in the beginning, like two young guys making a lot of noise in the industry, and we went from having like 5 people working at the firm. Now we have over 100 people. It started with just one department. Now we have like 5 or 6 different types of departments. We do personal injury, we do PIP, we do workers' compensation, criminal defense, also consumer law. What else? I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for
Property damage as well for homes.
property damage?
Yeah.
For just the regular Joe Schmo who is looking for a firm to represent them, what are some things that they should look for? Like, what is the differentiating factor where it's like, I go with Demesman and Dover over any other firm that I can choose?
Not hiding the ball. Like I don't like when so often I get a call from somebody who just came back from another law firm and they got dropped, or they got, the firm basically let them go and didn't tell them why, or didn't give them an explanation, and they come to me and say, I have no idea why. Sometimes they may have told them and maybe they didn't remember, but I feel like most times they don't. And we take our time to explain everything so that when you're getting whatever you're getting, like whatever the results are, you understand why the results are the way they are. Some people go, oh, my cousin, they got in an accident, they got $100,000. Well, did your cousin tell you the reason why? Like, did they go explain everything that happened to them, the types of injuries they had, what they did for treatment? So they think, because a lot of people are not explaining the process, it does take some time, and also you have to explain it in a way where you can understand it, for somebody who doesn't do this every day. But I think it's important because you want to know what happened, what's going on, like why is this happening to me but not to the other person, and vice versa. So I would say taking your time to explain. We care more for that.
Okay.
So,
Okay, cool. And then you talked about.
I don't think you got that reference though.
I did not, but I'm gonna get it.
Because our saying is we care more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, okay.
Success should be you comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. You can't compare yourself to Oprah, or you can't compare yourself to Issa Rae or all these other people, because each one of them have their own unique journeys, their own unique experiences, their own unique upbringings.
Let me teach you this. Success is not how far you got. Because, see, you're going to be disappointed all the time. Because somebody always further than you. So now you'll forever be disappointed. Success ain't how far you got. Success is how far you got from where you started.
Their path from start to finish is different from where you started and where you finished.
That's your success. That's yours.